Hey guys, it's Goretti with Lakeview Medium and Tarot, and this is my second video response for the day. And I came across this one. Whose video was I watching? I was watching somebody's video response to this hashtag. Oh my god, whose was it? Now I can't remember. I'll try to remember. Maybe it'll pop into my head when I'm doing this. And it is hashtag 21Q. And it's done by Olive, the Windy City Witch. Yeah, and it's got some really interesting questions. I actually quite enjoyed listening to it, and I thought I'd actually do it. So I will try to remember. You guys know me. I will try to remember to post the link down below. If not, sorry. Okay, so question number 1. Have you written your own workings, as in spells? Share what your writing process was/is like. I have, and I still do. In regards to how I go about it, it really depends on the energies that I want to put into it. Full moon, new moon. I really enjoy working with the energy of air, so a lot of the times I will do a lot of spell work when we have a windstorm. The energy is just amazing during that time. And that is what I do. Once I start, I usually try not to finish, or try not to stop until I am finished. If for some reason it's not the spell's not flowing through, or the ritual's not flowing through, I stop and try again at a different time. I usually take that as a meaning of it's not the right time to write or work out that ritual, so I will stop and move along. But yeah, that's what I do for me. Question number 2. Within your craft path, what do you identify as? I identify myself as a green witch. In regards to path in itself, I consider myself pagan, and it's been an interesting. Oh my God, what's the word? It's a Monday, and I had a really long weekend, so I'm gonna try to let my mind kind of go with the flow. It's been an interesting path to my craft and path. I identify myself as a green witch only because of the history of my great-grandmother and her mother and stuff before her were very known for their herbal concoctions, shall we say. They came from a very small town in Portugal, and that town, everybody kind of used to go to my family for treatments, shall we say, for certain things. So that kind of continued with me, I guess you can say. So yeah. Question number 3. Have you walked down a different path? Yes. I was born and raised into a Roman Catholic family. And so I was definitely Catholic when I was younger. Hi, Bubby.
Hi.
You okay?
Yes. As if I need to tell you something.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, Levy. And I continued on that path until I was about 14 or 15 when I discovered my interest in learning about other religions and widening my perspective in different beliefs. I still am part of the Roman Catholic Church in a way that I'm raising my girls Roman Catholic at the moment. My husband's still Roman Catholic, and both sides of our families are still Roman Catholic. And so I want to give my children a solid foundation in regards to belief within what I kind of grew up and the knowledge I can give them in that aspect. But I do also incorporate my belief system with them so they understand that there's more than just that religion. It's complicated, and I'm kind of trying to find the right words to say it. So yes, that was my different path before. Question number 4. What time of the day calls out to your craft? That's a good question. It really depends. There are some days that morning kind of works, or I feel that, I feel that calling to work magic or spells or rituals in the morning. But I really enjoy the calmness late at night, especially after my girls are in bed and my husband's in his office. Kind of just, I'm able to kind of be at my altar without really any interruptions. Yeah, it really all depends. It really all depends. Question number 5. What is your favorite incense or candle? I really enjoy, oh my God, what is it called? Opium. I like the opium smell. I really enjoy working with frankincense and myrrh, sage. I really enjoy the smell of rosemary. Different, but yeah, those are definitely the ones that I use a lot, mostly of. As for candles, oh, I love candles. At the moment, the one that I still have a little bit left was the pumpkin pie spice, I think it was called, from the very first White Witch box that I received. Oh my God, it smelled so good. I still have a little bit at the very bottom, but that's a good one. But candles, I love candles in every single, sorry, there's like a floaty in the air and it's kind of in my line of sight. Yes, candles, I enjoy all fragrances of candles, so I don't have a specific one. Question number 6. What do you hoard? Books, herbs, crystals, yada, yada, yada. I am an incense hoarder. Incense, crystals, herbs, obviously. I just have a very tolerant husband who accepts that I'm a herb and incense hoarder. I have a few books, but they're away in boxes. My husband refuses to acknowledge the amount of books I have as well. But yeah, it's mostly herbs and incenses that I have a habit of hoarding. It's okay. I'm an incense and herb hoarder, and I'm okay with that. Question number 7. Have you crossed over or had any contact with the dead? What was the experience like? All right, let's not hit each other. Thank you. Well, for me, I am a medium. I was born with the ability to do it, and since the age of 5, I have been hearing, seeing, feeling, smelling spirits and their emotions and anything that they kind of come through. So for me, it's been interesting. I have obviously over the past 30 odd years been able to kind of control when they can come through and when they, politely ask them to kind of back off. So it's amazing on how easy it is for us to kind of be able to pull back the curtains in regards to spirits and ghosts, if you want to call them ghosts, spirits, departed loved ones. yeah, I can talk a lot about different experiences that I have had in regards to the dead. So, yeah. Number 8, name and briefly touch on an interesting YouTube story you've come across, creepy or inspirational. Oh my God, I have come across so many inspirational videos and at the same time, so many fucked up, creepy videos. It's ridiculous. I can't even begin to name really in inspirational since I've been part of the YouTube community. I've come across some amazing stories by all of you guys. That it's nice to hear everybody's experiences with certain things. So I can't even begin, to be honest, to name any that have touched me in any form of way. Really, really, truly. Question number 9. What is your favorite season? That's a tough one. And only because I was born and raised in Vancouver, BC. And in Vancouver, we literally had 2 seasons. We had warm in the winter, oh God, not in the winter, in the summertime for maybe about 5 weeks. And then the rest of the time it'd be rainy. So those were the only 2 seasons we kind of really had in Vancouver. But since I have moved to the interior, into the Okanagan Valley, we have all 4 seasons here. So I've really enjoyed having spring, having summer, having fall, having winter. So for me, since I'm actually able to say that I've experienced seasons, my favorite one would probably have to be at like that fall winter cusp. I love watching the earth start to go dormant. I love watching the trees kind of turn. I love watching the snow starting to fall along our mountains at the top. You know, like we can see that division. We can see the earth going to sleep. And I absolutely adore that. Adore it, adore it, adore it. So that has to be probably my favorite season, for sure. Question number 10. Have you faced, or what advice do you have to give anyone facing criticism within and or outside of their path? I have gone through it. And I still kind of go through it, unfortunately. And it's tough. But you know what? I don't give a flying fuck what other people think. I'm sorry. I really don't. And that is the only advice I can really pass on. Yes, it's hard that people look at what I do as devil work, that I worship the devil or that I am the devil. I don't care because I know the truth. God knows the truth, or however you want to call the divine source. The main divine source knows the truth. Other than that, I don't give a crap. I'm sorry. I really don't. I really don't. So yeah, that is the only thing I can really say. That's the only thing that's kind of kept me really going and not giving a fuck. Anyways, that is what I have to pass on. Really. Question 11. First YouTuber you binge watched. The first YouTuber I think I ever binged watch was Avalon Cameron. What's her actual YouTube? She goes by Avalon's Apothecary, but it's also, oh my God. What is her YouTube channel called? I'm totally blanking out, but she's amazing. She was probably the first one I watched. She had in the beginning, she had a lot of witchy videos talking about her upbringing in regards to her Brazilian religion background, which is Yoruba based. And stuff. So she was definitely the first one I think I ever really binged watched. and still do. Oh my God, I love her to death. I really do. Yeah. Question number 12. Who are you currently watching? Who am I not currently watching? I still watch Avalon. I watch Mystical Haven, Crimson Fire, Alvine, Avalon, I've already said. Two Avowals, Ethany, Two Spirit, Lisa, Terra Alchemist, I love you. Yeah, I watch everybody. If I come across new channels, I subscribe and support. So yeah, and it's fun getting to know everybody through their channels. Yeah, that's who I currently am watching. 13, question number 13. What are you reading? At the moment, I'm reading a big-ass book, Isis Magic, and I'm not joking. It's a very, very thick book. I've always been really interested in ancient Egypt, excuse me, and I came across this. I can't remember how I came across this book, but it's pretty interesting because I've been reading in regards to the evolvement of religion in itself. And so I came across this one because it talks about the evolving of the goddess religion. So yes, that's what I'm currently reading. Question number 14. Show me your favorite coffee mug. Ta-da! At least downstairs. I have another big one almost similar to this one that's Starbucks upstairs. This is my favorite mug. I don't have any fantastical story about it. It's just big, and that's how I like it. Question number 15. To edit or not to edit? I don't edit. You don't like it? Oh well. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that do edit. I just find that I kind of like leaving it flowy and wish-washy so we can see how real. It's just more real, I guess. It's hard to say. As you can see, I don't think I have really ever edit. I don't think I've ever edited any of my videos. I will redo it 1 billion times, but I don't think I've ever edited a video. So no, I don't like to edit. I keep it as is. Really. Question number 16. For new witchlings, name the most informative book you've read so far. For seasoned practitioners, name your top 3 must-have books. All my books are away, but I wrote them down. The first one is Scott Cunningham's Herbs Encyclopedia or Encyclopedia of Great Herbs or whatever it is. Can't remember 100% off the top of my head what it's called, but it's like Encyclopedia or Encyclopedia of Herbs. Anyways, another one that I really like, and I have mostly all her books, is Anne Mora, the Green Witch books. She's got a bunch of Green Witch books, 1, 2, and 3, and then she's got a moon ritual book as well. She's got a solitary witch book as well. I think I have all her books, to be honest. I love the way she writes. Another one that I would recommend, especially for solitary practitioners, is The Solitary Witch by Silver Ravenwolf. Again, fabulous writer. And lots of good information, I find, in all these books, really. There's so many out there. Yes, but those are my top books I would have to put down for. Question 17. What is your recording device being supported with? Binders. I don't know if I can share it with you what it's on. It's literally propped just back here. Yeah, we all know. We always prop something up. Don't pretend you don't, because I know you guys all do. Yeah, so that's what it's propped on. Number 18. Tattoos and tattoos and piercings. How many? Share your stories if comfortable. I used to have my tongue pierced. I don't anymore. I've got earrings. Piercings I don't really have anymore. I have tattoos. I have one here on my arm. That was like my first tattoo I ever really got a few years ago. You know, because no, it has more than a few years, at least a decade, maybe even more. God, time flies. Oh, it's been more. 15 years, 14 years, something like that. And I have another one planned for my arm. I have a couple on my list that I'm already in works with my artists. So, yeah, nothing, no real backstories to them. Just, at least not this one. The other ones do. They have stories, but I'm not there yet. Question number 19. Do you have a support system pertaining to your craft/path outside of social media? Unfortunately, I do not. I have support in the aspect of my husband is quite open to my practice, and he's open in having my girls learn what mommy believes. Besides that, I don't. My only support really is online, so Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I really am. It doesn't really bug me because my main support is my immediate family, and that's my husband and my children, and they support me, so I'm good with it. Question number 20. Promote yourself. Tell us about any of your accomplishments you've made pertaining to craft path, businesses, blogs, books. Accomplishments, I think, is just really letting, not hiding who I actually really am, and hiding my belief systems. I think to me that was a hard thing to do, coming from such a strict Catholic background. Even though my family was very open to me being a medium/psychic, whatever you want to call it, belief system in regards was a little different. And for me, my biggest accomplishment was not hiding that anymore. They either like it or they don't like it. I couldn't care less. In regards to business-wise, I'm a medium. I do mediumship readings and tarot readings, intuitive readings. I have a Facebook page, which is Lakeview Medium, and I think it's just Lakeview Medium. I don't think it's and Tarot. YouTube channel. I also have an Instagram and a Weebly website. Weebly. Yeah, so that's what I do. I don't really advertise. It's more just word of mouth. Just because I have 2 jobs. I daycare my nieces, and then I work the rest of the time for another company on contract. So that's what I do. I don't really have any books besides the one I'm currently writing, and it has nothing to do with what I do. So that to me is that, I guess, really. And question number 21, which I haven't really thought about yet, so I'm going to have to think about it and come back. And it's create your own question, tag, and a tag, question, and tag a couple of people. I am thinking about creating a tag. I just haven't quite figured out what kind of questions and stuff I will ask. But I will definitely do one. And yeah, that is her hashtag 21Q questions. I've watched a couple videos and I find it really interesting to see everybody's responses. But yeah, so that is my video response to Olive the Windy City Witch. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Bye.